welcome to today's video. In this video, I want to share with you what I did, right? So in my last video, I talk about how I discovered meditation, right? How I found meditation, how meditation practice, a daily 10 minutes meditation practice helped me to find ease, right? Helped me manage my stress before I started my work day, or manage stress throughout the work day, right? So I meditate 10 minutes before I started my work day. I was still working full time, and then so after a few years, right? So in this video, I want to share with you what I did, or couple of things I discovered, right? More about meditation practice that I changed my practice, that really helped me shift it to this state where I feel perpetual joy within, right? This is what I feel right now in my life on a daily basis, right? It took me a long time. I started meditating 2011. Now it's 10 years later, right? I can say I go through my day with ease, with peace, right? Majority of the time, I'm still human, having a human experience here. That I have tools, I have a capability to respond to whatever happened to me with ease, with this sense of everything's okay, right? I don't have to get all emotional, or get angry, right? Just respond, react just solely with my anger, right? It was really stressful. And so after I was meditating for a few years, right? So back to 20, maybe 16, or I would say maybe 15, 14, 15. At that point, I was meditating. I started meditating for, I was meditating for couple years already, right? I thought, okay, meditation is a fix-all, right? I shouldn't be angry anymore. But then one day, I got so angry at somebody in my life. I lost my balance. I tripped over myself, and I fell on the ground. I hurt myself. All right, so that moment just woke me up again. Why am I still angry, right? So I really had to sit down and thought about this hard. Like, why do I still get angry, right, at this person? Why do I still have anger within me, right? I'm supposed to become a monk now. I'm very diligent with my practice, right? I'm very disciplined. And then I realized one thing. And also I read about this somewhere, right? Life itself is meditation, right? I realized I just use meditation to fix it, right? Or to prevent something from happening, right? It's like taking a painkiller or taking a vitamin in the morning, and then you're like, okay, I don't care about how I feel for the rest of the day. I realized I still had a negative thoughts, right, about things and people around me, especially this one person I got angry with, right? And I just kept it playing the same old story, right? It was all negative. So that was number one thing I realized. I need to be able to monitor my thoughts, be aware of my thoughts from moment to moment, right? Not just when I'm on the meditation mat. I don't have to think, right? I know I feel peaceful when I meditate, but what about my thoughts when I don't meditate, right? So, and then number two, second thing I learned was to hack my thoughts, right? There was an interesting story here. I was doing online dating. I met this guy for coffee, and then the first thing he said after we sat down, he's like, "Oh, you meditate every day, so you know how to hack your thoughts." I was like, yes. And then in the meantime, inside me, I was like, no, what is he talking about, right? I did not know anything about hacking the thoughts. So I went home. I started thinking about that question again, right? Just like the first thing I discovered about meditation, it's not just about the time you spend on the meditation mat, right? So this combined with the second discovery, oh, I can hack my thoughts because I've been meditating for many years, but I'm not doing that, right? I wasn't doing that. So those two things, just two factors, drove me to go deeper with my meditation practice. And then fast forward to a couple years later, right? I had an opportunity to live alone with the less distraction in my life, right? So I had opportunity, or the just pandemic happened. The pandemic happened, and we all were first forced to be alone, right, in our house, in our room, and that was when I started really observe my thoughts throughout my day, right? My thoughts towards all different subjects in my life, right? Love, my relationship with the people in my life, my career, my dream life, how worthy I am, right? And so my practice changed, but also I don't sit in the silence or sit on a meditation mat like a monk for 30 minutes anymore, but I become way better monitoring my thoughts, right? Become more mindful with my thoughts throughout the day, right? And then just realize I became even happier, right? Calmer, and even more mindful about my response to things that or to people around me, right? Things that happen to me in my life. And so those two things I did, right? Two things that I discovered about meditation that really changed my life and then my practice, right? And so basically we just have to become even more mindful about our thoughts throughout the day, right? And there are some thoughts I'm still thought patterns I'm still working on, right? Like it's being ingrained in my mind or my system or my subconscious mind for many years, right? And I'm still working on reprogramming those, right? Like every day I get up, in silence, I just say things that make me feel better, right? So in the next video, I'm going to show you or share with you what I'm doing right now on a daily basis, right? To live my dream life, right? I think we all are here to enjoy this life, to experience what we really deserve, right? Financially, emotionally, and physically, right? So thanks for listening. Sending you lots of love and light, and see you in the next video. Namaste.